Hanging out with Stella managed to pass some time, but there's still plenty of daylight left. Maybe it's worth spending some more time exploring the town. Go to the general store. Well, hello, ma'am. You wander into the quaint little general store. Stella's has put together some of the others you saw along your journey. It seems to reflect the state of the town with its meager offerings of dented canned goods and neglected tourist trap trinkets. Feels like an old place that is slowly limping its way to the modern day, lagging behind by just enough to be eternally unfashionable. The rundown country ambiance clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter, who's been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror. Do you want to know? Do you want to know who you have met so far? Is romanceable. I would assume Stella and hopefully this woman, because good God. What did she say? Yeah, oh my God. She was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here. Your reputation once again seems to have preceded you. That surprised look on her face is a look of recognition. Fare thee well, fair maiden. Just, well, bye. No, let's talk to her. She's very pretty. Hi, are you looking for something in particular? Street smart and keen eye. just turn the Riz up to 11. Hi, I'm Loki. But I get the feeling you already knew that. So everyone in this town already knows who I am. You said, oh my God, when I walked in, do you also know who I am? Yes, she knows that I'm a god. Point at her and say, oh, witch! I am Loki. I'm meeting everyone in town. You seem too cool to live here. I don't have any money. Do you have any freebies? Yeah, this 12 gauge that I'm about to put between your eyes. Come here often. I work here. No. I'm Loki, but I get the feeling you already knew that. Take a menu option that requires 2 traits. I'm Loki, but I get the feeling you already knew that. Yeah, everyone in town knows you. Sorry. I'm Kaneeka. It's only fair you should know my name since I already know yours. Well, everyone knows my name. Who hasn't heard of Loki? I'm kind of amazed to see you here. Nobody thought you were going to show for this. Look how the hell you spell chauffeur. I was waiting for the name drop. Stella, Avery, and Kaneeka. But not Tabitha? Shocker. Kind of amazed to see you here. Never thought you were going to show for this. I don't like this town. I don't like that everyone knows me. Ugh, why does everyone have to know who I am? It feels like everyone's already formed opinions of me. What do you think of Tabitha? How do you get away with fashion like that in a rural southern town? What is there to do in town? I've a lot of time to kill. What do you think of Scarlet? How you feel like the first normal person I've talked to? I should probably buy something while I'm here. Nice chatting. I'll get out of here now, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Fare thee well, fair maiden. There's no interest. Oh, right. Tabitha's our cousin. I forgot. I don't like this town. Yeah, let's ask about her fashion. How do you get away with fashion like that in a rural southern town? What, like they're gonna try me for witchcraft? Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there are definitely some ladies in town who have made it their job to save my soul, but there are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing. And my mom is Queen Hippie, so I'm probably the least witchy person I know. Everyone my mom talks to might as well be wearing a pointy hat and carrying a broom. I don't like this town. I don't like that everyone knows me. That's a valid criticism to have. I know exactly what you mean. Everyone here has known me since I was a baby, so it's like I'm a perpetual teenager to them. You're lucky your mom got out before you ever had to deal with that. I better get out too before I become one of those old fogies sitting on her porch telling grown adults about something they did when they were 10. What do you think of Tabitha? Doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place. No, I'm not. I've been here long enough for a lifetime. But getting out is always easier said than done. What do you think of Tabitha? That depends. Are you guys friends? Of course, I don't know, I just met her, not yet, but by the end of the week, definitely. We're family, I don't know, she's been so mean to me. I take it you're not. Was I that obvious? We have history. Lots of families in small towns like this wind up with a history. Just how it goes. Plus, she's rude, so we usually try to avoid each other. She does her shopping online, and I don't have to keep crates of off-brand mac and cheese in the back for her. Everyone's happy. If I were you, I'd be careful getting too friendly with her, by the way. Being told not to get too friendly with your cousin in a southern town. Subtle, Black Tabby. Subtle. If you knew the kind of thing she and Pearl Ann were always saying about you, I doubt you'd want to spend much time with her either. My aunt used to talk about me. What did she say? If you really want to know, that you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought you were better than the town. That your mom was, you know, for having you out of wedlock. It's okay, we're all adults here. You can just say whore. You know, for having you out of wedlock. That's good your mom left because she was going to drink away the family fortune. She would just say anything. I never believed a word of it because I heard what she always said about my family too, and I knew nothing that came out of her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that. However, Tabitha is not most people. I'm sure she believed it all. I don't envy you having to spend the whole week with someone who thinks so poorly of you. And she's just generally difficult to be around anyway. Yeah, I'm here now. I'm sure I'll see you around. Stella and Avery were pretty normal. I don't think we should say that. What is there to... May I still buy something? Okay, yeah. What's there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. Says the most beautiful woman in the game. The only restaurant we have in town is the diner. The only real place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station for what that's worth. And there's a... And there's a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive, and that's... It's a dive that's always full of minors. Pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend in case you want to go hang out with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral. If I were you, I would just wait out the week. Read a book and hope the days pass quickly, then go back to your life and forget you were ever here. I should probably buy something while I'm here. Oh, sure. Buy my own ice cream. You quickly head to the fridges, grabbing the nearest frostbitten pint of ice cream before making your way to the register. We're unfortunately out of Hillbrook Creamery, in case brand royalty runs in the family. Thick. I was hoping I could butter her up with a new pint. Is this the wrong one? No, this is for us! Leave Tabitha to her Choco Banana chunk. Quiet, aren't you? This is the first... I've been talking to you the entire time I came in here. This was the first time I decided to stay quiet. Okay, can I buy my ice cream now? No. Before I forget, how much do I owe you? No, let's skip this one. Before I forget, how much do I owe you? $5. You hand Kaneeka a 5. As is custom, the ice cream is now yours. That's commerce! Tip, Fedora. Fare thee well, fair maiden. It was nice chatting. I'll get out your hair now. I'm sure I'll see you around. It was nice chatting. I'll get out of your hair now, but I'm sure I'll see you. No, it was nice chatting with you. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you around. This town is like 3 streets wide. The Holler. Chat with Kaneeka at the general store early Monday afternoon. You find yourself in Scarlet Hollow's desolate main street once again. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Is that another... Oh, that's Stella back there. I was gonna say, is that another pug back... Oh shit, that's Kaneeka, isn't it? You enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Oh, hey! Pretty sure that's not said to Miles. I know it was, but it would have been... Gretchen from far away is goofy. Yeah, it is. I know it wasn't said to Miles, but it would have been so much funnier if it had been. Settle in with Stella and Kaneeka. Shush. Stella and pointed all the books. Go ahead and go to her table. Nothing better to do right now. Might as well join Stella. Run around and leave. You're not getting pulled. No. Settle in with Stella and Kaneeka. You head over to Stella and Kaneeka's table and settle in. Hi, Kaneeka. She's so beautiful. My god. Fancy seeing you here. We're trying to research the creatures we ran into last night if you want to join. Are we just eating... Sailor Moon shirt from yesterday, and then of course you're a Madoka Magica fan, Kaneeka, you weeb. These cats sound like they could be mountain lions. Voice like a woman crying out, somewhere between person size and cat size. Definitely, they are 100% mountain lions. Kaneeka, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. Another skeptic! A woman after my own heart! Welcome to tag along, Loki. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kaneeka. Either way works for me. I'm gonna ride with Kaneeka. Mystery Machine, ride with Kaneeka to the mines. I'll ride with Kaneeka, see you at the mines. God, she's so damn pretty. Simp, fuck you. Kaneeka is a careful driver, maintaining her control even though her old van bumps around on the Sailor Moon wand on her keychain. I know I keep commenting Kaneeka, but she really is absolutely gorgeous. Hey again, lol. If you want to come over for breakfast, would not hate it. And then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Signing into the DMs, are we? Miss Kaneeka. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Now, go after Kaneeka, swing by Stella's, check in on Oscar. Go to dinner, see Avery. Go after Kaneeka. You follow the directions Kaneeka texted you and soon find yourself in a disused parking lot hidden behind the shuttered shops on Main Street. She's sitting alone in the back of her van, but she notices you lurking on the edge of the parking lot and waves, her troubled expression brightening into a smile. Hey, you made it. Hop on in. I saw this Madoka thing. I don't know what these other two are. Okay, but yeah, God, why are you so damn beautiful? Stop it. It's a crime. Boop. There's something different about Kaneeka today. She seems tired, her usual alertness gone, and her eyes unfocused as they settle on you. Sorry if this is a weird place to hang out. I'm, taking a mental health day. I kind of need some space from the store. Plus, I feel like ass. I'm exhausted and a little out of it. Must have inhaled too much coal dust last night. You look great. Whoa, 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 you're sick. You better not be contagious. Do you think that something in the mines made you sick? What's going on with you and your folks? Okay, you're having some kind of argument. How are you doing after? Are we still going over to Reese's place? Oh, ghost hunting. And I quietly staying there. Well, you look great. Are you trying to lay down the charm on me? Maybe it's working. Keep it up and see. How are you doing after last night? Oh, you know, not great. At least I was able to get to sleep once the adrenaline wore off, even if I barely feel like I got any rest at all. Now I've just got a raging headache. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Before things got heated with my folks, Mom gave me some more of this tea that's supposedly good for, I don't know, recovery, rejuvenation. Must have been caffeinated or something because it did not help me fall asleep. It's kind of helping with a headache, and at least it tastes good. Caffeine does help with headaches, doesn't it? If in smaller portions. What about you? I hate it here. I want to leave. I'm just feeling lucky to be alive. That's a good attitude. Hopefully the rest of the week is uneventful. We're in a black tabby game, Kaneeka. That's not going to happen. We'll make sure to have a chill one today. We'll just hang out with friends and have some fun trying to look for ghosts that don't exist. Or maybe don't exist. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to question my fundamental understanding of how the world works. Do you think you're contagious? Do you think that thing in the mind make you sick? What's going on with you and your folks? She sighs. Are you sure you want me to get into it? I don't want to dump all that drama on you. God, she's even got the lace-up boots with the big buckle. I love it. Of course, I'm here for you. Lay it on me. I'm a fiend for drama. I mean, I am a fiend for drama, but only if you're comfortable sharing. We've only known each other for a couple of days. Are you sure you trust me like that? On second thought, no, sounds like a lot. Only if you're comfortable sharing. Friend had to call someone on the phone while watching. Okay. Only if you're comfortable sharing. I don't want to pressure you into saying something you'd rather keep private. It would honestly be a relief to talk about it with someone. Thanks, Loki. Especially since you were there last night, so you know how it felt to survive something like that unscathed. So after I got home last night, I had to deal with my brother. It really made me feel like I was the bad guy, especially once we got home. The whole mine collapse was my fault, and Mom didn't help. I feel like this is some kind of Digimon right here. She never does. She always takes his side, saying he's young and allowed to make mistakes. Mistakes that I could never dream of getting away with. When we told her what happened, she just said the same shit she always does about family and getting along. Sent us to bed with tea. Favorite method of conflict resolution. As if a little hot leaf water ever really helped anybody. Deal with her and tea anyways. That doesn't sound too bad. Sorry, that sucks. I don't know how you deal with these people. Your fault. That's rich. We're not gonna ask this. The woman just likes tea. Let's leave it at that. She can be our own Aunt Iroh. But yeah, how would Miles possibly twist that around to make it your fault? Right? It kind of bowled over this morning, though. She wound up blaming me for letting Miles sneak off into the mines, saying that if I'd been working like I was supposed to, he wouldn't have gotten into trouble. Like I'm supposed to be in charge of a sullen teenager every second of the day, while working. It's not like I don't care. I'm always stressing about that kid, or the store, or the million other little things I'm supposed to deal with. None of this should be on me. These are the best years of my life, and I'm wasting them in this dying town, keeping a store afloat while my mom just messes around with her little herbs or whatever. I'd made it out of here, damn it. I'd gotten into grad school. I was good at it. I was going to graduate with honors and everything. But Dad died, and I came back to his funeral. Then I had to stick around just to help Mom sort out a few things. First it was a month, then 2, and now here I am over a year later, and those few things became my life. I don't want to be this person. If I could, I'd just drive this van all the way to the coast, lie down on the beach, and never come back. Celeries. Just get out of here and take me with you. No. I was like, you already know what you want to do. What about Stella and Reese? Look, when it comes to Reese, I love the dude, but I haven't seen him in person in a long time. Hardly a reason to stay here. Stella, though, she was so happy when I came back. I mean, she was upset about the circumstances, but she'd missed me so much. I just haven't made time for her. I know she understands why, but I'd feel awful just driving off and leaving things like this. Sounds like your family's holding you back on purpose. Those kind of sound like that. Like they're scared that if you leave, you'll never come back again and they'll crumble without you. And they have no right to hold you back like this. You have no idea how much I needed to hear that. They really make me feel nuts sometimes, just wanting to live my own life. I want to make decisions about my future instead of the future of the family. Like, just because I was born into this family, I should be saddled with all its responsibilities. I should just leave. Maybe tomorrow. Stella made all those ghost hunting plans. I can't just skip out on her like that. But yeah, tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. Make plans to leave town with Kaneeka. You should come with me, God, and of course I feel like an asshole for talking about all this now, the morning after our mind collapsed. But I guess that's what pushed all of this over the edge. Nothing like a major disaster to question the direction your life has taken, right? I wouldn't have met you if you hadn't stuck around. It's not all bad. You're right. I guess some good things can come from messed up situations. Serious, by the way, if I leave town tomorrow, when I leave town tomorrow, you should come with me. Okay, yeah, we'll go along with the ghost hunting. Do you think that something in the mines made you sick? Mika reflects on your question and shudders. I was chalking it up to spending too much time breathing in that old mine dust, but with whatever happened to Wayne, I don't want to think about it. Are you sick? I'm tired, but I don't think I'm sick. Okay, I think that's a relief. Normal sick and cold dust-induced asthma I can handle. Skin melting off, not so much. So, ghost hunting tonight. Well, I'm still here, right? Still pretty sure there's no such thing as ghosts, but I'm starting to lose a little bit of that conviction. After last night, after seeing those ditch things in the road, Kaneeka visibly shudders. Here's hoping it's just the pipes or something. I don't need to see any more supernatural shit this week. Still think there's a rush. What if all this is actually because of aliens? I somehow doubt that. I guess I can't rule it out. It's not like I know what the hell's going on. A true skeptic is also skeptical of their own biases, so I guess if it winds up being aliens, I'll just have to accept that. Intergalactic visitors messing around with a small town might be better for my psyche than the concept of life after death anyway. Thought you were a skeptic. You seem a lot more open about the supernatural than you were yesterday. Like I said, if you're not able to actually change your perspective when you're confronted with new information, you're not actually a skeptic, you're just a different kind of true believer. Besides, I've always wanted to believe in magic. Like back when we were kids and still making videos together, I was embarrassingly into it. There are probably still videos on YouTube of middle-aged me genuinely trying to transform into a Sailor Scout. Please don't look them up. Thought if magic was real and I figured out how to use it, I'd actually be able to leave this town. Kaneeka stares at the ground, embarrassed. I just wanted to get isekai'd, you know. I mean, not exactly a truck, but you do have a van. You're just on the wrong end of it. Guess being good at school was enough to make that happen in its own way, even if I wound up stuck in the same hole I'd managed to dig myself out of. Share a quiet moment. A soft breeze blows across the lot as you and Kaneeka share a quiet moment. Both of your phones buzz in unison. You reach for them at the same time. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day! Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar and Rosalina. Meet y'all there in half an hour. Well, I totally blinked on the Mayor Jimmy thing. Almost like we just went through a traumatic event or something and I'm not on top of my schedule. But Stella's right, this gives us just a chance to meet up with Oscar, and Mayor Jimmy's awful cute. Gotta stay here. But is he as cute as me? He's a different kind of cute. I don't think you have to worry about him as potential competition if that's what you were getting at. Anyway, we'll chill with Mayor Jimmy, go to Reese's for dinner, then do some ghost hunting tonight. Thank God we have so much going on today. I really need the distraction. And thanks for letting me vent earlier. It helped. Shall we? Go to the library. Spend some quality time with Kaneeka. Kaneeka really is a damn fashionista. Look at this getup. Knock. You knock on Kaneeka's door. Mom, I really don't need any more tea. I think I'm just going to lie down for a while. Fuck the notepad! I'm not your mom. Oh, Loki, what's up? Can I come in? Yeah, just let me just straighten up. Your frantic crumbling and clinking and shuffling as she tidies her room. Okay, come on in. More Sailor Moon stuff. Is this an Inuyasha character? You really are a shoujo nerd, aren't you? That's a good sign. Kaneeka's room is the sort of place that's stuck between the past and present. Faded stickers from her childhood line her bookshelf, and boxes of packed belongings sit in the corners of the room. The terrarium on her desk catches your eye. To anyone else, it might seem empty, but you easily spot the creature lurking within. I don't usually have people over, so don't judge me too harshly for the state of the place. Dialogue options marked romance. We'll start a romantic arc with the character you're talking to, and we'll lock you out of romantic arcs with other characters. Excuse me? About us. Yeah? Never mind, forget I said anything. Now, I know we've only known each other for a couple of days, but I really care about you. I guess I just wanted to let you... Oh, so that's how you get stick bugged? What, looking in the terrarium? I want to protect you? No. I know we've only known each other for a couple of days, but I really care about you. I guess I just wanted to let you know. Yep, it's an achievement I do not know how to get. Kaneeka's eyes dart away as her cheeks flush. Do you really mean it? We just met. Now I do, thanks to you. course I mean it. I don't mean words. I mean it. I hope you feel something similar. What can I say? I just want to wrap you in my arms, protect you from the world. Shut up. I'm not usually a love at first sight kind of person, but I think you're the exception. I really like you. I mean it. I hope you feel something similar. With talk to animals, you can talk to the stick bug. Okay, so on our next playthrough, we have to do keen eye and then talk to animals. I mean it. I hope you feel something similar. She composes herself, flipping her hair confidently. Of course I do, and I can't believe I was able to win you over so fast. Guess you were too weak to resist these feminine wiles. And now it's too late. You've fallen for me and I can reveal the dork I truly am inside. Gaze upon my anime figures and despair! Sorry, was that too confident? I'm just like super nervous because I like you back. And I hope I don't mess this up because I want to get to know you better before you leave town. Give her a hug. You reach forward and hold her in your arms. Her body is soft against yours and you can feel her heart beating quickly in her chest. You runs her hand across your back and smiles, her eyes filled with a warm joy you haven't seen before in your short stay. And she smells incredible. Her sleek braids exude a perfume of warm coconut. She's saying that with my shifting mound figure right beside me. Glad to know that somebody else has one of those. I mean, I'm not going to show you my room, but I have the collector's edition of this. I have the collector's edition sitting up on the shelf behind the TV in my room. And obviously the figurines inside the box. I'll take a picture. I also have the book. I also have the art book. I'll show you both of them after the stream, but I'm not gonna break them out right now. I'll drop them in the Discord. Gundalinda, if you want to see that too, then you can join the Discord as well. And she smells incredible. Her sleek braids exude a perfume of warm coconut and an aroma of flowery cucumber wafts from her skin, the scents melding to create a sweet tropical bouquet. After a long moment, you pull away, your hands slowly letting go of each other as the two of you stare into each other's eyes. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I don't do this like ever. I've never even made it past second base or first base. See, I don't even know what the bases are. I'm messing this up already. This is why, because I get all flustered and weird and ghost people because I'm scared they're going to figure out how unlikable I am. I'm doing it right now. Wow, I really can't stop myself. Is that a Parasite? Yeah, that's a Parasite poster back there too. Okay, no, I'm cool. I'm totally cool. We like each other and that's cool. Screw hang. You can't start a fire. Start Kaneeka's romance. This is a dating sim, right? Screw hanging out in my room for the rest of the day. Wherever you're headed, I want to come with you. Gotta maximize the amount of time we spend together before you go back to Helheim. I keep forgetting I set that as this character's hometown. Even if we make other plans for later on, I want to be with you right now. But where would we go? I still feel that door in the clinic pulling at me. I think that's where we need to go next. I was hoping to see Reese sometime today. I want to ask if he knows anything about Stella and, you know, make sure if he's okay after what happened at dinner. Let's do it. Hello. Oh, it's Sybil and